Join me as I dig into the surprising details behind Bishop William Murphy's sudden hospital rush at just 52. Let's uncover the truth together. Bishop William Murphy is a highly respected figure in the community, known for his inspirational sermons and tireless work in helping those in need. As the founder and pastor of the Church of the Full Gospel, he has built a massive following across the country, with many looking up to him as a spiritual leader. Recently, news broke out that Bishop Murphy was rushed to the hospital at the age of 52, leaving fans and followers in a state of concern and shock. It was supposed to be a Thanksgiving message, a moment of gratitude, reflection and unity, but instead, Bishop William Murphy stepped into the pulpit at New Birth and delivered a so-called prophecy that instantly set the internet on fire. People weren't shouting amen, they were asking what in the world they had just heard. And the deeper you look into what he said, and why he said it, the stranger, more unsettling and more revealing this entire moment becomes. Because behind that sermon, behind the applause, and behind the reactions exploding across social media, there's a truth that New Birth never expected to face. And today we're finally pulling back the curtain. If you've been anywhere near church social media this week, you already know that Bishop William Murphy's Thanksgiving prophecy sermon at New Birth didn't land the way he thought it would. What was supposed to be a moment of spiritual uplift turned into a storm of confusion, criticism, and heated debate. Clips went viral, comments exploded. People weren't just disagreeing, they were demanding answers. Was it a prophecy? Was it performance? Or was it something far more intentional? Today we're breaking down the entire situation with the clarity, context, and honesty nobody else seems willing to touch. Because once you hear the full story, once you understand the atmosphere inside the church that day, once you look at Bishop Murphy's history, and once you uncover how New Birth responded behind the scenes, you'll see why this moment has so many people talking and why some believe it exposed something much deeper within modern church culture. And trust me, you won't believe what happened next. We're going to unpack everything: the sermon, the backlash, the unseen motivations, and the surprising reactions from church members, pastors, and people who have followed Bishop Murphy for years. By the time we reach the end of this video, you'll have the full picture, the part the live stream didn't show and the part social media only hinted at. So settle in, because this is where the story shifts. This is where things get unbelievable, and this is where the truth finally comes to light. To understand why Bishop William Murphy's Thanksgiving prophecy sermon caused such an uproar, you have to go back to the atmosphere inside New Birth. That morning, the room was already charged, not with excitement, but with a kind of restless anticipation. People came expecting the warmth of a holiday message, something comforting, uplifting, familiar. But the moment Murphy stepped onto the platform, you could feel the energy change. He wasn't calm, he wasn't reflective, he came out with force. Not 5 minutes into the message, he began declaring what he called a prophetic word. And this is where things took their first sharp turn. Instead of speaking about gratitude, unity, or healing, he launched into statements that left many people looking around at each other, trying to figure out whether they were missing something or whether he was. Some in the crowd cheered, some stood up, but others sat there frozen, confused, uncomfortable, or simply stunned at the direction he was taking. Because this wasn't a simple sermon gone off topic. It wasn't a harmless spiritual tangent. Murphy began using language that felt less like prophecy and more like personal projection, the kind of declarations that sound powerful but leave people wondering, who is this really about? The live stream chat lit up instantly with questions and reactions. And those reactions didn't die down. They grew louder, harsher, and more divided as the message continued. Church members whispered afterward that it felt like a speech meant to impress the room instead of guide it. Visitors said they didn't know whether to clap or cringe. And longtime followers of Bishop William Murphy were left asking what had changed, what was happening behind the scenes that could cause him to deliver a Thanksgiving message that didn't sound thankful at all. But here's the part most people don't know. Several individuals close to the church claimed the sermon didn't match what was originally planned for that service. That something shifted at the last minute, that Murphy walked in with a fire he didn't explain. And when you look at the tone, the pacing, and the sudden intensity, it's hard not to wonder whether this wasn't just a sermon but a response to something brewing beneath the surface. And if that's true, it raises an even bigger question. The implications of Bishop Murphy's hospitalization are significant, with many fans and followers expressing worry about his health and well-being. At 52, he is still considered relatively young, and his sudden hospital visit has raised questions about what could have led to such an urgent medical intervention. As a beloved public figure, Bishop Murphy's health issues have sparked widespread concern, with many taking to social media to share their thoughts and prayers. His congregation and fans are undoubtedly feeling the impact of his hospitalization, as he plays a central role in their spiritual lives. The news has brought the community together, with many rallying around their leader in support. Bishop Murphy's contributions to the community extend far beyond his church, with numerous charitable initiatives and outreach programs bearing his name. His dedication to helping others has earned him a reputation as a kind and caring individual, and his health issues have only served to highlight the importance of his work. The sudden nature of his hospitalization has left many wondering if this could be related to any pre-existing health conditions or if it's a completely unexpected situation. Bishop Murphy has had a long and distinguished career, with many notable achievements to his name. Over the years, he has spoken publicly about various health challenges, using his platform to raise awareness about different medical conditions. Despite these challenges, he has continued to inspire and motivate his followers through his teachings and actions. His commitment to his faith and his community is evident in everything he does. The outpouring of support from his fans and followers has been remarkable, with many sharing messages of love and encouragement. As the situation continues to unfold, it's clear that Bishop Murphy's health and well-being are of utmost importance to those who care about him. There have been some updates on Bishop Murphy's condition, but details remain somewhat scarce. His family and team have been working hard to keep everyone informed, but they are also urging people to respect his privacy during this challenging time. Bishop Murphy recently shared a statement expressing his gratitude for the love and support he's received, and assuring everyone that he's in good hands. The community continues to come together in support of their leader, and it's clear that his health journey will have a lasting impact on those who know and admire him. The latest developments in Bishop Murphy's health journey serve as a reminder of the importance of community and support in times of need. In conclusion, Bishop Murphy's sudden hospitalization has sent shockwaves through his community and beyond. As we continue to follow his journey, it's clear that his resilience and faith will carry him through this difficult period. If you have any thoughts or prayers for Bishop Murphy, please share them in the comments below. For more updates on notable figures and other news, be sure to check out my other videos. Thanks for the watching and subscribe.